everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. I thought we'd do another pick a card. This reading was inspired by spirit messages as well as new doors. So there's a door on each pile, selection 1, selection 2, or selection 3. And this one slipped out at the end of picking the 3. So I felt that it was being called for all 3 readings. Heart healing. Mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. Alright, we're going to go ahead and begin with pile 1. Pile 1, if you selected pile 1, this is your reading. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare to dream it, so must it be. Pass this card on. So this may be a message that you share with someone that you know. And right now there's a horn honking or an alarm honking. There's a closer look at the door. And your spirit animal card. The snake and fern, starting over. So some kind of rebirth or regeneration, some kind of new start, fresh start, after shedding an old skin. Perhaps having to do with following your dreams or setting new intentions. Oh wow. And adventure. Card number 4, building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation, or home, roots, family. So is this a new adventure that you're starting on after some type of rebirth, rising from the ashes, heart healing moment, especially with that card that everyone got at the beginning? The adventure card can also be the unexpected or entering uncharted territory, somewhere that you've never been before, something that you've never done or tried. That it does say distant dream. This could have to do with travel. Okay, what is the message for card number 1? The devil. So perhaps something that you've been putting off. The devil card can also be Capricorn energy. Something toxic or something that you do too much of. There may be some type of obsession here. Okay, Queen of Cups, nurturing queen, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, nurturing, loving. This could be starting over on your own, loving, self-care, nurturing yourself. This says distance calls your heart to roam free, and this one was talking about heart healing. Perhaps delaying this choice for love, or to make a better choice for yourself. Yes, a choice for love, Ace of Cups. New love or true love. A blessing, an opportunity for love. Could be to just love yourself better, self-care, self-love. Okay, the Fool, starting over and a new beginning. The Fool takes a leap of faith. And I see a lot of these little fish down here. Not sure if those are koi fish, but I believe orange koi fish especially are good luck. So you have this opportunity for a new blessing, a new start in love. And it seems like it's being blessed with a lot of good energy, good luck. Okay, wow. Having to do with Two of Cups. So a even exchange in love and emotional love exchange or partnership between two. Okay, Page of Coins. A small tangible offer, something that is practical, solid, something that can be planted for the future. It's a message, perhaps an offer to go out, a gift, something valuable. Four of Cups. This may be something that you are not wanting, you're disappointed with. Maybe it's a small offer at this time, and or it's taking a really long time. The Knight of Coins. Something that is solid, tangible, secure, or someone bringing this type of offer, but it's just taking a really long time, and that makes sense with the Devil card here as well. Let's get one more. Okay, Queen of Swords. So putting an end to something, or making sure that you make a logical, wise choice. Cutting out what no longer serves. She gestures you forward, and she wants to hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. She's been hurt in the past. This can be an energy of being cold and cutting, but the Swords energy is communication, it's truth, as well as cutting out what no longer serves. So let's see what the advice is. This could be, asking the right questions, trusting but verifying, finding out what you need to know about a situation. You're not going to make the same mistakes that you did in the past. You're starting over on a new adventure, but you're not going to be feeling like a fool. You're not going to have this bored energy, or this energy of not being satisfied. It could also be that it left you feeling rejected. Yes, having your boundaries, setting your boundaries stronger this time around. And now I'm seeing the Devil as this big red flag, so okay, accept responsibility, the Moon's reflection. Accept responsibility for your choices or your decisions, and perhaps knowing your worth, putting up with small offers in the past. Okay, self-regulation. Yes. Making the choices for yourself and trusting your self-worth, your value. You are magical. You can attract what it is that you want. You don't need to chase anything that doesn't value you or doesn't want the same things as you do. All right, so this is a pile that's definitely talking about starting over, healing heart, making choices for what you love, making wise choices, cutting out what no longer serves you, not accepting offers that are not enough, valuing yourself and believing that you can have what's better, what's best for you, and also that the future and what's coming is better than what you experienced in the past. So you're not going to sit there and waste more time holding on to things that are like, once you see the red flag, you don't need to hold on to it anymore. Alright, so that is what I have for pile 1. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching. Hi, pile 2. If you selected pile 2, this is your reading. So we have a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Beautiful. So you might be focusing on something that brought you joy in the past. Try not to maybe turn it into a sour memory, or not let it, if something ended or was something short-lived, as far as a relationship or something that you felt at one point. Don't think that it can never happen again, or that it can never be better in the future, I feel, because we do have the Heart's Healing card. Okay, the Frog and Lotus, Metamorphosis. So some type of change having to do with how you experience joy, or letting yourself experience joy and delight. Beautiful. So this delight card is a 14. 1s are numbers of the self and fresh starts. 4s are building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation, roots, home, family. The delight card talks about having fun, being open to new connections, to making new connections, to not making any hard and fast commitments, but to allow yourself delight. So you have delight, you have a moment's joy, and this can be something that needs to change as far as maybe the way that you've looked at things in the past. Okay, what's the message for pile number 2? And 1 and 4 together is 5, which is change as well. So another way to say metamorphosis. Wow. Okay, 5 of coins. This could be lack mindset. This could be needing support, feeling left out, feeling cold and alone. Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Creative, passionate, attractive. She makes things happen. Okay, the Star. Aquarius energy. Hope and healing. Could be a wish come true. I did have a song that has been stuck in my head since this morning, and I'm not sure why, because I don't think that I've heard it recently. But it's that song that says, like, I can make you a celebrity overnight. And so I'm really feeling that with this star energy here, especially with this kind of making it happen. Maybe someone you meet, or maybe this person is someone strong and powerful and kind of well-known, with well-known connections, and somehow this connection is making you feel left out in some way, or not worthy, or not enough. Okay, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Self-love, self-nurturing, very loving queen. Okay, the High Priestess. Can be a Pisces. I also see it as Gemini. The High Priestess, there are some mysteries here, perhaps secrets, something mystical. Okay, the Tower. Some kind of shocking situation, something that maybe shook up a situation, shocking breakup, or some kind of shocking news. The High Priestess, she's the one who knows. So there's some kind of knowledge there, some secret knowledge, and perhaps this could be that someone comes out with some kind of news. Okay, that's an offer of something solid, tangible, secure. Maybe it's a proposal, something financial, a new job. Could be a commitment. I did say that the Delight card is to be open to new connections, networking, options, but maybe not making hard and fast commitments at this time. The Tower card comes in when something was not built on a solid foundation. Okay, we have Nine of Cups. So a wish come true. Be aware or be careful of bragging or boasting. So someone might be telling you about this. The news might be shocking to you, might make you feel left out. Two of Cups, a partnership or a love offer. Okay, so this may be that you are being told something and you're being asked to not let this make you feel jealous or feel left out, to kind of have your heart heal. In this moment, you can look at someone else's moment of joy and still be happy for them. Be like their biggest cheerleader, because that energy is going to help you kind of receive good energy back, right? So looking at the situation hopefully and with a healing energy. Okay, we got a few cards. The Chariot card can be another Cancer zodiac sign, and we did have the Queen of Cups already. Chariot is with discipline and with determination, getting the two horses, sometimes sphinxes. This card is actually two fish. So getting them on the same page to go in the direction of your dreams, goals, and intentions. Nine of Wands. This card is the Wounded Warrior. So it's a card of being guarded. It's like a rooster in the hen house. So can you trust everyone around you? Or do you need to have better boundaries? Is there some kind of guard up? Three of Coins. Or is it that you have your guard up too high when you're working with someone, or you kind of are blocking people out because you don't want to collaborate? The Three of Coins is collaboration, teamwork. So be open to networking, but try not to make any hard and fast commitments. Okay, what is the advice? And what I'm feeling right now is that sometimes these connections may not pan out right now, but they may keep you in the back of their mind for something in the future, and you don't want to ruin that connection or burn that bridge. Okay, the past. In the past, it did come out in reverse, so there may be some kind of guarded energy here where you're feeling somewhat maybe left out or something, because you were maybe like overlooked in the past, and so that's making you feel similar now. Okay, yes, release blocks. And these cards are coming out in reverse, so there may be some kind of blocks that are being released at this time, hopefully, right? And that just popped out of my hand, it landed on the Nine of Wands as well. So releasing those blocks, because whatever it is holding you back, and I believe it has to do with whatever this past energy is. Confidence is important with the Queen of Wands there. Know your worth, know your value. Okay, changes. And we had change, metamorphosis, and the number 5. So changes. Allow for change. Look at it, yes, in a hopeful, expectant way, with the Star card there and the wish come true, the 9 of Cups. Face your fears. And it could be that you need to face your fears and just partner with people, because we did have the 2 of Cups, which is a partnership, and we had the 3 of Coins, which is collaboration as well. All right, that is what I have for pile number 2. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose selection number 3, this is your reading. So this is your door. And it says, a distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. Okay, so this may be a hope and a prayer and a wish for someone that is far away, perhaps long distance relationship, and there's something about a flag, so perhaps there's some kind of maybe freedom needed for this to move forward. Okay, the Coyote and Datura and Deceit. So some kind of hidden prayer or hidden wish, secret wish. Yes, embracing uncomfortable emotions, the way that you feel about someone, holding back or holding on these emotions or these feelings that might not be out in the open, embracing them by moonlight. We have card number 15. 1s are numbers of the self and fresh starts. 5s are change, challenge, or competition. 1 and 5 together is 6, the Lover's card in the tarot. 6s are equal, balanced exchange, or seeking balance in an unbalanced situation, as well as a return to better health. But the Lover's card is a divine union or divine love, and a feeling of needing to make a choice, heart over mind or mind over heart, a choice or decision in love. All right, so the card that came out for everyone was the heart healing. So this is talking about difficult emotions, hiding feelings, perhaps, and having a wish. A wish of all wishes. What is the message for pile number 3? High Priestess, secrets, mystery, she who knows, and the need to use one's intuition. This could be Pisces or Gemini energy. 4 of Coins, holding back or holding on. So definitely holding back secrets, wanting to build something on a solid foundation. But when you are kind of holding on to that, how interesting. So she's holding on to the coins just like she's holding on to the moon. Holding on so tightly that you're not really opening your heart or yourself up to any other opportunity or to more, right? You're closing yourself off. Seven of Coins. The need to assess the situation truthfully and honestly, really looking at whether the energy and effort, nurturing, everything that you've put into something. Is it worth it? And what have you gotten out of the situation? The Star card, hope and healing, could be Aquarius energy. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. She makes things happen. She's fiery, creative, passionate. She's attractive. She's confident. Right now I'm really being drawn to the volcano behind her that I didn't notice before, but there's a volcano and there's all this kind of like red clouds or red smoke in the air. Could that passion be creating some kind of confusion with all that? Okay, Page of Wands could be more fire energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius could be a child, and it could be a message, immature, premature, something maybe flirtatious. Could be good news. I'm really being drawn to those bananas. Okay, 9 of Coins. How interesting. I've never noticed this card. Those watermelons are the coins. So again, nurturing yourself is going to be important. The 9 of Coins is a card of self-reliance, of being single, of being able to do everything by yourself or on your own. Self-reliant, independent energy. It can sometimes feel lonely. Many times if you act like you can do it all, people will just watch you and say, wow, look at how strong they are or how independent they are. Okay, 6 of Coins. Now the 6 of Coins did come out in reverse. So is that an energy of just not being balanced? That 6 energy that we started with in the Embracing card. Looking for balance in an unbalanced situation. Now I'm not sure, this is so interesting. I'm not sure what types of bugs these are. But that this says a distant kiss and a prayer flag, and these look like those kissing bugs, Chagas disease or whatever they've been talking about in the news recently, that might have some kind of just message there for you, some correlation or just confirmation of you seeing this message and this being the reading that was for you. She's also opened up that basket, and the fly is the one that's picking up the coin. So now to be a fly on the wall. Okay, 8 of Wands. And I was going to say, to be a fly on the wall and to be paying attention to what you're listening to. The 8 of Wands can be passionate communication. Lots of communication coming in. This is also travel. It's also the arrows of love. So passionate energy, passionate action. Okay, the Hermit. Virgo energy, the need to go within. The need to seek the answers within. It's like a wise sage energy. But also, again, feeling isolated. Another card of being and feeling alone. Let's get one more from the tarot and then we'll get your advice. Okay, we have two. Wow, and another card of deceit. So this is the card in the tarot that means deceit or lying. The Seven of Swords. And it's another coyote, which is wild. So, and then the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is standing up for what you believe, for defending yourself. And the Seven of Swords can also be a card of like strategy. But it also shows the coyote, and then it shows the shadow of like a dinosaur. So is it the truth? Are you seeing something that's illusion, or is it the truth? And protect yourself. Are you protecting yourself realistically, or is it you're protecting yourself or defending yourself from something that's just like smoke and shadows? All right, let's look at the advice. Okay, courage. Yes, having the courage to maybe speak your mind, speak your truth, embrace those uncomfortable emotions, and kind of speak up. Go for it. There's something here that you're holding back from either saying or doing. Yes, having to do with healing, seek healing. And we did have heart healing at the beginning for all three piles. It's time. Synchronicity. So that High Priestess card that came out for your first tarot card is using your intuition. Synchronicity, you might be... Ooh. So I just heard a car like screech to a halt, putting on the brakes for something. So someone putting on the brakes near you, or is it time to put on the brakes, maybe change plans or turn in a different direction? Synchronicity, you're seeing signs, symbols, synchronicities, and they're telling you something. Perhaps this is to heal, and then it's going to give you the courage to move forward. Something you might be lying to yourself about as well. Alright, so that is what I have for pile number 3. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.